Hey there, everybody! How you all doing today? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back! It's Friday once again, yay! How you doing there, Mr. Grits fan, Mr. Kilroy? Hopefully you guys are both having great days, and I'll see everybody else out there lurking, watching. Mr. Viking, how you doing there, buddy? Happy Friday, Madeira. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Let me do a couple of these funny things first. So, let's see. I need to get a button box. So there is a shout out for Mr. Grits Fan 101. He is a fellow streamer and also playing this map as well, PV Canyon Crossing by Mr. Dajnet. So make sure to check him out and ask him lots of questions. You're doing good. Good. Glad to hear it, then, Madeira. And yeah, I'm not sure about that Billy Alpaca 78. Not sure if you want to give him a follow, but it's entirely up to you guys. Well, thank you very much. And there's Madeira. And oh, who else is out there? Who else is it? See if I can beat. Dang it. Nope. Dang you, Mr. Viking. Thank you very much for all the shoutouts. Obviously, yeah, if you're not following Madeira and Green Thumb Farmer, please click on their links, give them a follow. Just need to take my slippers off because my feet are getting friggin' warm in these. Got some new slippers yesterday delivered, and yeah, oh, blimey, they're hot. But anyway, yeah, so starting off with doing a little bit of chicken removal. I've got lots and lots of chickens to get to the butcher. Most of these, to be honest. But yeah, we'll carry on with this for the minute. I do have a couple of things to show off. Probably do it straight away just to get them out of the way and maybe show them again later. I am using a bit of auto drive so they can do all the transporting side of things. Hey, Mr. Viking, how you doing? If I can hear you, I can't. Oh, are you gonna go that way? Okay. Mr. Viking.
Hello.
There he is. How are you doing?
I am right here. Yeah, doing pretty good.
Good,
Uh,
glad.
had a Windows update, so all my sounds are screwed up.
Oh yeah, gotta love those updates. Haven't done mine this week yet. I know I've got that and NVIDIA, I think it is. Graphics
Yeah,
drivers to update as well.
yeah, I did that earlier.
Oh, yes.
It's a pain.
It is. Billy is a good man. I'm not sure about that there, Mr. Grits fan, but I do try. Hey, how you doing there, Bodine? How has your weekend or week been? Yep, week's been pretty good so far. Just really plodding on as always. Obviously Wednesday I had eye test, everything was fine. I am getting some new glasses which will be coming next week. My wife the same actually. She had an eye test at the same time and she's getting glasses the end of the next week. So yay. So that's fine. Obviously my wife's happy because her sons are happy. They're finally getting sorted out. The youngest one is got his own place. I think it's in the next couple of weeks he's moving in, which is great. The other son, they're still looking at places for him, so but they're both now away from their father and actually living with like a respite carer type thing. So yeah, doing a lot. Really, really happy. They were actually on the phone earlier to my wife, and both are happy. They're smiling. It's like, oh my god, who are these kids type thing. They're completely different to how they were just like a few weeks ago. It's really good to see, and a positive note, I think, on the future. Sorry, I swallowed it, went the wrong way. That is not good, but yeah. But yeah, definitely looking up. So I know this weekend they're actually going away with the respite carers camping. It's going to be obviously the boys, the respite carers, plus the respite carers kids are going to be there. Obviously they're all grown up and got their own families. But yeah, they're all sort of meeting up together for a nice long weekend. So that's great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, both of them have said they want to grow their hair now. So their dad, I think if he was in the military, he would be really, really good, because he constantly keeps hairs really short, No matter where they are, he keeps the hair short on top, everywhere. And it's like, yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir type thing. And obviously now that they're away from him, they want to just get it, like, long hair, try something a bit different. And so, yeah, we've said, go for it, do it. It is your choice at the end of the day, so yeah. Billy, how is Mama do? I'm thinking about her. I have no idea. I haven't heard from her in, I think, since, what, Wednesday when she streamed, I think it was. But yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully she might pop in later for a little chat. You never know. There we go. And let's send you back to the main farm. I have been sort of setting up some of these to make life a little bit easier. Main farm, there we go. I'm still testing a few of them. One thing I do need to do today is see if I can get some grass cut. And I was kind of hoping Brew Crew would be around at some point today, because I actually sent him a message for a mower from 19 that he's been trying to convert but having issues. Now BDBSSB converted a. It's on his actually on the Farmer Mods website. It's basically oh cruds, I can never remember what they're called, but it's mowers where you can connect the two of them together. They had them in 19, and I've kind of got it set up here. The Nova Cats, these things. He's been trying to convert them. That's the one, yeah, thanks, Bodine. And obviously I wanted to show him that there is some already in 22, so he wouldn't need to worry about doing too much, really. So let me sort you out. But yeah, this is the area I'm going to be mowing, because I want to get some silage bales on the go. And I also want to test the bunker, or not the bunkers, the bale storages by actually mobile. I'm pretty sure that they pick up, or I should say ferment, the bales as they're in there. I'm about 99% sure, but I wanted to double check because I know Dave's been using them, and I wanted to make sure that I was correct. So I thought if I get a few bales started off, I can maybe put one down and give it a try. And thank you, Viking, for that hydrate. Right, let me get this set up first of all. There we go. Also, for anybody who has Mr. Reaper's Suck It Up 1000, whatever it's called, the mouse, whatever it is, he did do an update to it. Yeah, I think it was yesterday or the day before. And he actually fixed it. Okay, so the one that he's actually running should now be in his mod pack. I've got a link to that. I haven't even tried it myself, but if anybody does need it, let me know and I can maybe post it in chat. Hopefully he doesn't mind me sharing his pack. He's usually not too bad. But obviously, hopefully he will be streaming over the weekend, so you can get it then if need be. Right, where on the map am I? So I am just off the centre. So this is the main centre area. I'm in this grassy area right here. Obviously, I've had it for quite a while. Obviously, one thing you'll probably see is up here there is buildings. I've obviously come through. I've already removed them. Actually, while I am here, on the other side there, I have put down the textile factory at the top of that hill. Butchers at the bottom, and so on and so forth. But I did, because obviously I've got a little bit of money now. I did some selling yesterday. I thought, oh, nice, that'll do. I did put down the CBD factory. So one thing I do want to focus on is getting hemp into here. Now I do have some in my silo at the main farm, but I need more. So I'm kind of considering actually turning this into maybe a couple of fields. But obviously one thing I do want to do is get it cut, and then I can then plough it so I'm not losing nothing. How you doing there, Rusty Nails? But yeah, so I've got a hydrate. I'll grab that now. Sorry if I banged the mic there. And a stretch.
If anybody want to grab the Terra Fellows from Reaper, you can use this link.
Is that the updated one, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like it.
cool. But yeah, actually, did you want? Well, because I don't know if he sent it out to anybody else. But what I'll do is I'll send you the link to you, and you can double check. Because
Right.
obviously I haven't even checked it, to be honest. Let me copy that. But yeah, I'm hoping he's updated his Trello as well. Viking there. So there's the link that he sent me. If you want to double check that, just make sure.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Alfred Prom CBD. Now, obviously, if you haven't seen this before, obviously it was AVO on PV County. Obviously, I've taken a few bits out and repurposed the building. Obviously, we've got the oil mill extended. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, so obviously that will give you the what Viking posted, the updated version of his mod pack. So yeah, in here we will be making tropical CBD oil, menthol CBD oil, CBD dog chews, and CBD gummies. And as you can see, you do need quite a bit. I've got some pop coming over already. I did start it and set up the priorities. Obviously, this is one you do not have to worry about building, which is kind of cool. But you do need hemp, you need mint, apricot, cherries, oranges, peaches, pallets. Obviously, you do have your labour, you support morale as your normal boosters, plus packaging, which is your master booster. And then obviously wheat, rice, oat, and a whole lot of other things. But yeah. So if you've got the greenhouses down, maybe start getting some of this stuff produced and sent over. I do need to come through at some point, get some chicken fillet in here. I don't have any ham at the minute, so I can't actually do the dog chews. That's what basically these meats are for. I do have eggs, which I could probably bring over. I've got corn oil. I'll have to see what I've got. And yeah, get going. Obviously, one thing I do keep having an issue with is some of these support and morale stuff, but the morale seems to kick straight in, so that's not too bad. So one thing I would recommend, if once you get maple syrup, yeah. Oh, what was I going to say? My brain just went dead. Yeah. So one thing I would recommend for anybody who wants to take the boosters and actually use them quickly to start off with. What I always tend to do, once I purchase a factory, I'll activate the lines just to get the electric, the labour, support, morale into it first before starting to load it up. It is a good way to give it a good boost straight away. Obviously, once you've got it filled up, what you then do is just deactivate it temporarily. But yeah, let's see. So I need to bounce back here and get some more chickens. There we go. Now I have gotten rid of my stone crusher from the main farm for the minute. I am going to be putting another one down, but I'm mainly going to be using the stone crusher that's in the map for that. But I do have something else to place down instead of it. I set up 3 greenhouses yesterday. Nice one. So yeah, I've got, I think it's 2 currently. I may need, well, 2 of the big ones, plus I think I've got 3 or 4 of the multi ones there on the main farm. But yeah, definitely going to need them. And obviously all I've done is I've put, like what Dave's done, is just put one of those little water feeder things next to it or nearby, and it just constantly pumps the stuff out. It's great. Don't have to even worry about it. Just set it to dispute and you're good to go. Right, let's get rid of these guys. That one. It would be nice if this was increased a bit. Yeah, that's fine. And you're going to be going back to the butcher. But yeah, I've been working on a couple of little projects this week actually. They've kind of been on my notepad for a while. And yeah, I kind of wanted to get them done really now they're bleaking away. So I have actually done them. And obviously Mr. Reaper over the weekend did mention one of them that he'd wanted. So while I'm here, I might as well show it off. So in PV mods. Now I don't know if this is going to be coming out with the mod pack or not. It's entirely up to Dave if he wants to add it, but you know how you got your process station that has the seed and the solid fertilizer? Now obviously we got these ones from 19. Obviously you got one that does the seed, one that does the herbicide, and one that does liquid fertilizer. Now obviously you don't have one that has just solid fertilizer. So I actually went through and reskinned the seed one and turned it into a solid fertilizer maker. Let me click that in there. Obviously, yeah, like I said, I've been messing around with the colors. I think the original one that I sent Mr. Reaper was a slightly different blue color to that, but then I put it as sort of a purpley pink color. It didn't look right. And obviously I was looking at the ones so far, and obviously I thought, well, we haven't really got a green one, so I thought, why not do something simple like green? So, oh heck, I'm all the way over there now. Let me jump over here a sec, and I can show it off. Now obviously I'm just going to set up the same way the process station is, but obviously just doing the solid fertilizer. I do need to test it. It's error free, and really noisy though, so I need to drop that down, just out of curiosity. Yeah, okay, I'm probably going to do an update on both of them because that is far too loud. But if I can come in here quickly... There we go. So obviously, solid fertilizer, all it's going to do is... all you need to put in there is manure, digestate, slurry, compost, I think. I'll double check the process station, but I think that's all it takes. And then outputs, obviously, solid fertilizer, which you can then put on your fields and stuff. You like those separated ones? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll obviously have to speak to Mr. Dave, see if he wanted to add it to the pack once it is done on the next update, or I could just maybe throw it up on my Trello. And obviously to make sure that you can tell which the difference is, obviously I did put solid fertilizer on it. But I think that green does look a lot better. So yeah, that'll be coming at some point. Now I know that I got a message from Kilroy, and I did reply to him. Obviously, for anybody interested. Now, regarding the mods that I'm currently running, obviously some of them that I've got are ones that I've edited from in-game stuff. Holy crap, that's loud.
He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
That was really loud. And hello, Peace, how you doing? Yeah, so just a quick one regarding the mod pack. So most of my stuff that I've got is on the stuff that I've created, I should say, is either in the mod pack already or is on my Trello. The rest of the stuff is usually off the in-game mod hub, or from Mr. Reaper. Actually, I've got one or two things from Mr. Reaper, maybe one actually at the minute. Yeah, just the scraper at the minute. But I do want to try out his little Terra variants thing with the mines. I think that's going to make life so much easier picking up. So yeah, I might have to drop the capacities though. So yeah, but obviously with the Hispano Modern Containers pack, the main one I'm actually currently running is the flat racks that I've edited. And if anybody did still want it, let me know. As well as if anybody wanted an edited version of the TLX Phoenix pack, I have got one set up already on my Google Drive if anybody did want it. But yeah, apart from that, I'm just going to carry on farming. Obviously, all the rest of this stuff is from the in-game mod hub. So yeah, it's really easy to get. I haven't really edited too much. No, why is that saying 13? Oh, there we go. Thinking, why is that saying that? Main farm, there's that. Did you do the TLX Phoenix? I did do the TLX Phoenix and edited it, so you don't get all those warnings and stuff, Ryan. You want both? I thought you might. Right, give me 1 sec. What I should do is make a little folder just for these.
Time's up, Billy.
Copy. Right, so
KW.
hey KW. Okay, so here is the TLX Phoenix that I've edited. Obviously, it's only the flat bed part of it. So if I come in here a second, I'll show you which one it is I'm on about. Oh, I can never remember where the heck it is. So let's come in here. This. So if you're using,
Pizza time.
I hear neon. There we go. There's Mr. Neon. So yeah. So anybody who's got this or using this, the flatbed X2 palette autoload, that's what's been basically edited, and only that. And it should pick up everything on the map now. But like always, if anything you find doesn't autoload, let me know and I will look into it and give it a try. So that's that one, and I'm going to share the that's the Hispano Modding Titan flat rack containers that I've just posted in chat for anybody who wants it. Grab it now. Obviously I've edited that. That's actually the main one I'm using. If you're not sure what the heck I'm on about, if I come into miscellaneous, obviously you've got all these here. You do have your farming, your base ones, but I do prefer these Titan ones, and for the simple fact you can actually change the logos to any company within the world that's already been added. Obviously the main ones I'm really using is the Hapag Lloyd, what I pronounce it. I'm trying to think what other one. I've got some Maersk, or whatever you pronounce it, that. But yeah, these are the one. That's the one I've just posted. This right here. Obviously, on the in-game mod hub, you will need to go in and grab the trailers. Obviously, I am using, like I keep saying, the Super B ones because you can hook multiple ones together. But yeah, you're more than welcome to grab that as well. Oh yeah, I've got to put this in here as well. Somebody was asking me, oh, that's where they are. Okay, they're in here. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, I do have a couple of the TLX Phoenixes with the dumper set up for mining at the minute. I haven't tried any of the rest yet. I do want to try this out maybe at some point. I know Mr. T Miller out there has been trying them, but yeah. But obviously, if there is any mods that you see me using that you'd maybe like some more information, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat, and I will try and answer it, and if need be, send you it. But yeah, most things should be either on my Trello already or on the in-game mod hub. Doing okay, thanks. Oh, good. Glad to hear you. Oh crap, didn't mean to do that. Glad you're doing well there, Mr. KW. But yeah, we've got Mr. Viking streaming in chat with us.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
I'm right here.
Yep. So obviously, okay, it is loaded up. So that's one project I've been working on, that solid fertilizer maker. But yeah, personally, I prefer these little individual ones. It's quite nice as well. I know a few people have been asking about it, and thought, why not get it done out of the way? All right, let's get that into this lot into here. You're 12 months. You're too old. Dang. They're newborns and they're 3 months. Okay, that's fine. That should pretty much fill it right up anyway. There is one other little project I have actually got on and done this week. Actually, to be honest, today I got it finished off. FYI, don't try to take 3 45-foot Super B trailers in Mackenzie. Yeah, you may have a few issues with that. That's why I actually, farming trucker, I tend to use only the 20-foot high cubes. I can actually do 5 linked up together pretty well. And what is Canyon Crossing? Really? Canyon Crossing, if anybody wasn't aware, Grits fan, is a 16x multi-fruit mining production multi-animal map by Mr. Dajnet, member and creator of the Sim Game Alliance group and the former PV modding group. And there's a link to him. Obviously, he's a streamer as well. And yeah, a fine person.
Giants partner.
Well, yeah, he's what is it? I'm trying to think. Is it silver or bronze partner for Giants, amongst other
No
things.
clue.
Twitch partner. He's a very, very lucky guy, that's for sure. And he's got one of,
Yeah,
in my opinion, probably the best communities built up in Farm Sim. It is absolutely amazing how generous and kind everyone is. So yeah, there we go. Did you see that Reaper added autoload trash to the dumpster? Yes, I did. I was actually lurking in his stream. Actually, it was I think the stream before I sort of mentioned it that somebody had mentioned about maybe adding autoload to it. So yeah, I like that idea actually. I really do like that autoload idea into those little containers. They're kind of cool. I do. Or trash truck, whatever it's called. But yeah.
Billy, may I bring a little announcement?
You certainly can. Can I
Oh,
just quickly? Actually, does everybody hear Mr. Viking okay first? Because I haven't even got my phone connected or anything. It's terrible. And I hope the sounds are all okay. I just realised that. Oh,
that's
cripes.
okay. Can everybody in chat hear me? A little low in volume.
Okay, well, I'll lower him in just a minute. Obviously, he can do his little shout out first of all, or mention first of all. So, and then I'll lower him. So, all yours, sir.
All right. As I have posted in the SGA Discord and in my own Discord, I am taking a little time off from streaming because, yeah, family and work and stuff. So, yeah, just wanted to let everybody know I'm not stopped by any means, but yeah, I'm just taking a little time away from streaming.
Cool. Well, there you
That's it.
go. Okay.
That's it.
Let me just drop that down a fraction. So there we go. Cool.
So
Yeah,
that's the
family
reason.
comes first. That
Yeah,
is for sure.
and right now my daughter have she
Yeah.
just needs me. So
Yeah, that is not a problem. But yeah. Yes, there we go. So that's that. So let me. But if you're not following Mr. Viking streaming, you really should be, to be honest. And make sure that you just click on that link and give him a follow, and do catch him when he does go live. There we go.
oh, thank you, great fan, and thanks for the shout out, Billy.
You're welcome.
But yeah,
I. Oh, helps if I'm on the right one.
can't be
Oh,
two
drop.
places at
Yeah.
once.
Oh, I don't like that. It doesn't look right. I'm gonna take that off. But yes, there we go. Right, let me jump back a sec. I'd like to get a copy of the trash truck. Yeah. Obviously, you'd need to speak to Mr. Reaper about that there, guy. I do not have access to this land. Okay, good to know. Right, back up, back up. So somewhere around here. Yeah, obviously Mr. Reaper will be hopefully streaming over the weekend, so if you do want it, hopefully he'll be able to dish it out to you guys. There we go. Right. Billy, I can't get your Kenzie planter for PVCC from your Trello to fill seed and fert. Okay, I'll have to do a quick test on that in a minute, Bodine. Because it's just set up exactly the same way as it is from the in-game version. I didn't mess around with any of that, but hopefully I've got it in here. And I can test that. I'm gonna make sure.
Thank you, great fan. And Neon, what did you say? Viking doesn't sound bad, Billy. It's just loud.
Yeah. Right, do I have it in here? I do have my Kenzie. There we go. So, let's just list that, and we'll do a quick test on you. Right, disconnect. Actually, this is probably going to be the better of the two to use. I've only got a couple of big horsepower tractors, and this is one of them. Okay, yeah, it's just the in-game one, so obviously I just edited the capacity, add some colour, so we can do a little test and see what's going on. Now, obviously, one thing I always tend to use is pallets, so that could be the thing. But I do have on my main farm a silo set up to unload lime and fertilizer, so we can give it a try. Actually, if you're using those, the individual. Actually, that's liquid fert. Is it liquid fert in those ones? Can never remember. Or solid. It is liquid, yeah. So obviously, with the fertilizer option now, what you can do is actually just back into that individual one and unload, or load up, should say, direct now. But we'll take a little drive and do a quick test. Obviously, being that I'm in January now, obviously, I do have a heck of a lot of bread to get sold at some point, either today or tomorrow in game. Obviously, I'm currently on 2 days, and it's like I looked at the actual, what you call it, mods, the stock sheet thing. I can't think of the friggin' name of it now. But yeah, and it looks around about 10 million roughly is what I'm going to be getting this year from bread sales. So I really need to get them sorted out. Oh, yeah. Right, let's have a look. Obviously, one thing it could be as well, if you are using a little placeable, it may be the actual trigger. Oh, cripes. Yep, I cannot drive at all.
Hey, T. Miller.
Hey, T. Miller, how you doing there, buddy? Right, so yeah, liquid fur and seeds. So I'm pretty sure I've got them in the stock, so let's go and find out. But yeah, so far I've never had an issue, and I haven't actually used it on here yet, but should still work fine. But yeah, I was filling that, not filling up, I was emptying out my Frito-Lay factory and then realised that it's got a very small capacity. So I think I'm going to be upping that and then sending that up to Mr. Dave as well for an update on the output capacity. Yeah, I think 20 pallets is just too small for, like, what is it, tier 3, tier 4 factory, so that definitely needs to be increased for sure.
Yes, please.
What is Farming Simulator 22? Do you want to slap Mr. Grits fan? I'm only kidding. Yeah, Farming Simulator 2022 is a game by Giant Software where you get to play around with tractors and harvesters and stuff like that. Where you get to do like farming and animal husbandry and all sorts of different productions in the current version. So yeah, that's basically what it is.
Not sure, Billy. Is that a new game?
It's been out for a little while. I'm still curious what they're going to do with the next one. Whether they're going to extend to like a year 3 pass, or is it going to be going into a new farming simulator game? Right,
I think
let's have
a
look.
Get a season pass year 3.
I think that would be quite nice, actually, wouldn't it? Right, let's get these moved out of the way because I don't want them to load from the pallets. These are ones I still got left over from was it before they got the trigger added. But yeah, if you've got these two, this individual one, you can now back in straight onto it, and you should, in theory, be able to direct fill your liquid fertilizer. Same with the herbicide. If you've got a herbicide spreader or sprayer or whatever, you can now fill direct. You don't have to worry about spawning pallets out. Let's see. So let's back that in. I can never remember how you do this one.
Push N as knight
I already have.
to. All right. Then you should get
There it is, right
the
there.
little.
Yep. So there you go. So
All right.
that is. Yep. So that is definitely
That is.
working. Right. Now there's going to be the tricky one. Is the seed. Now, if I remember rightly, the actual load point is right in the middle of those buckets, or whatever you want to call them, tanks at the back there. But I should be able to get. There it is. Right there. So yeah, it does definitely work. So yeah, Bodine. Time stock and stock check. That's the one. Time saver, yeah. So yeah, it definitely works, and as you can see, just make sure to hit the N key to open the flaps, and you should be fine. Now obviously if you are using a different placeable, that may be the issue as well. Obviously I could quite easily just download every single mod out there and go for it that way, but yeah, I'm not. But yeah, it definitely works still.
You're not Billy.
Weird I can't get it.
Come
Use
on.
the N key to work. It may be a key binding then, Bodine. Um,
Sounds like it.
yeah, issue. I would, well, depending on your key bindings, I would also say maybe reset them and try again. But yeah, that worked perfectly fine for me. Obviously, if you're using a wheel, it may be on a different button or a controller, so you may want to just play around. Let's get rid of that friggin' thing because it's annoying. Obviously, at some point, I do have my maple trees to get harvested as well, so I can get that into the sugar mill and produce some maple syrup. Where you get the makers, where it is on. So Rusty Nails. So 3 out of those 4 are actually in the mod pack already under the PV mods tier 1 stuff. Obviously, possibly soon there will be a new one being added for doing your solid fertilizer as well. But they're all in here. You got your seed maker there. You got your herbicide. You got your liquid fertilizer. Both of these can be direct filled, like I just showed you a minute ago. But
Be
you
right
also
back, Billy.
have You also have this one here, which also does seed and solid fertilizer as well. If you wanted it combined, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I'm still working on the solid one at the minute, fertilizer there. Just need to maybe make a little tweak to the seed one as well. I might just take those visuals away, in all honesty. They're kind of a pain when you're trying to load up, so yeah. Right. Right, Billy, what is 2 days for? So I'm actually currently running. So this game can run up to 28 days per month on a cycle. I'm currently doing a 2-day cycle, so half of the month is covered in just a day. It's really cool. Oh, Mr. Gridfan, you're going to get us slapping it one of these days. But yeah. Right, I figured out the problem with my vehicle speed going up and down automatically when using cruise control. Oh yeah. The 1 and 2 key was also bound to my right and left mouse buttons. Oh, that is typical. But yeah, that would definitely do it. I should bring a trailer over actually to pick these bales up at the same time. I do have Follow Me installed, so I could use that at the same time. I might grab a truck quickly and a flatbed. I've got one nearby, so that would help. But yeah, all of this area, I've actually raised the terrain a little bit, just to make it a little bit of a flatter area. To make life, as you can see, that's how much. Oh. Just how high it is. That is the slope on the edge. I could actually bring it even further out if I wanted to, but I kind of want to try and smooth that out more if I can. It's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, but yeah, it's getting there. Do need the fur already. Have seed for making component. Right, yeah. But yeah, I know I prefer the individual ones personally. But obviously no offense to like Shy Wizard or Dave or anything like that. But yeah, I do like those individual ones. And let's see. What have I got over here truck-wise? I've got one just there. I do have a flatbed around here somewhere, I think. What did I do with it? Oh, it's on the truck right there. Cool, even better. I would love for these little containers to take bales as well, but haven't been able to get them to work yet. May need to do more tweaking or something, so yeah. Where did I... Oh yeah, Rusty Nails, if you're actually part of our Discord, what I can do is send you images of my main farm. So, for anybody who hasn't really seen what I've done with it, I know Dave was showing his off. What I can do is go into... Let's turn that on for temporarily. Go into flight mode. So obviously this is the central farm. Obviously that is the bridge going over towards the vehicle shop that I just went over. What I've literally done with this field here, I've removed the trees, expanded it up to the face there. I replaced the trees with orchard trees. Now obviously it's entirely up to you if you want to. The ones I've got there currently are the apples. I do have orange trees and the maples over in the far end. But yeah, my main farm here, if it helps anybody out, I can maybe get a better angle. So going from the top right there, so we got the bees are now set up in producing. Obviously I showed that off the other day. They're now producing wax to go into making candles. Right next to that is obviously the beehive production. Next to that is the main my main house. I haven't released that yet. You can put cats into it. I haven't tested it yet to see if it works, but that you can always change that. But then coming down, obviously you got a little repair area and fuel and stuff like that. Obviously the two sheds in the centre there, they're the ones by Green Thumb Farmer that I'm using. They're really good. Also that's where I keep most of my equipment. Then coming into this area, obviously this is like that slab area next to the main farm. Obviously I've got the chickens to the left there going off to the rest of my animals. And obviously I've just retextured it to be more of a muddy dirt effect. Something you'd probably find more in the farm area. And obviously that's where I've now got my seed, my herbicide, liquid fertilizer, and obviously now solid fertilizer being produced. Actually I do need to get that filled up. So yeah, over here is obviously that's my chicken pen that's on my Trello. You can get it from there. Same with the storage here. That's the egg storage. It does both the duck egg and the chicken eggs. Obviously you can set it to distribute if you want it, so you can fill up about 50,000 for each. In there you can set it to distribute, save you having to run things around. So if you got any extra pallets of eggs, you can just put it straight into a container, sell it if you want to, and you should be good to go. I've got honey there, and then obviously from there it just then goes over to the animals themselves. So I've got cows, I've got ducks, I've got the greenhouses right in the middle. So obviously I've got 5 normal greenhouses, the large ones, and then 3 of the herb ones down here, or spices. Carrying on from there just quickly, we've got the sheep on the right there, goats on the left, both pens. In the far distance you've got the pigs, and then my beef cows, which I've currently got the black Anguses I think in there. Over in this side here, obviously we've got another duck pen doing down. Obviously this one here, right there, where the little pointer is, that is one that's producing the duck eggs. Obviously this one does the down. Next to that we got the cats. I've got 2 currently placed down, growing cats or raising cats. I've got deer. I do have a dog pen there that needs some dogs. I've actually got some dog food now produced, so I could technically get some dogs, but I wanted a little bit more just in case they go through too much. I haven't got a clue yet. Coming up here, obviously I've got my little silo. Obviously that can be got off of my Trello as well. It was converted from 19 to 22. It doesn't distribute or nothing. You just put it in and take it out manually. Next to that, you got a composter. My bale storage is by Actually Mobile. Really, really like these. Obviously, a feed processor, little storages for pallets. I'm slowly getting rid of these pallets for the animal food, because obviously Dave has now gone through, if you weren't aware, and made this so you can actually go in with a trailer and load direct into a trailer the animal feed, so you don't have to worry about spawning pallets out. Then after that, then obviously I've got X-Man's bulk storage is just holding some potatoes, sugar beet cuts, stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, it's the same as the SGA. So exclamation mark Discord, if I remember. Discord. Yep, right there. So if you just click on that link, Rusty Nails, obviously you have to go through. Let me just show you actually for anyone interested. Desktop. Ba, 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 ba. Let me just load this up. Obviously, when you come into here, where the heck are we? Discord, there. You will be seeing this first of all. It just says that whoever's coming in, obviously you come over to the rules and information, and what you will need to do first of all is click on this little tick right here. So make sure that that is ticked and highlighted, and then depending on what games you play, if you play Farm Sim, if you play like any truck simulators, so ATS, ETS, anything like that, or Fishing Planet, you can also click on these as well. Obviously, there is a 10-minute cooldown before you can actually start commenting and seeing anything, but you're more than welcome to try it. I do have a little message there from somebody, which I'll get to in a bit. But yeah, what I would recommend is just click on all four of them, and you should be good to go. Obviously, these will then start unlocking, and you can actually see most of what's in here. Obviously, there is some channels that are hidden from you guys, so I'm not going to scroll down too far. But yeah, while I'm here, under the Farming Simulator group here, there is a Canyon Crossing help channel set up. If any of you guys have any issues at all on the map or suggestions or something like that, you're more than welcome to come into Discord there and post a comment there. Obviously, Viking will maybe answer it, I'll maybe answer it, or one of the other members, or somebody even out there. Somebody will also help. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, any of us will help you out, sort things out. If you've got an issue on the map, what we would recommend is posting a log file. Now, if you're not sure what the heck I'm on about, so if we come into Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2022, if you scroll down and it's this document right here, you can actually drag and drop it into a comment, if it's not too big, that is, and we can actually then see what's going on in your log, and it makes life so much easier and faster if you can do that when you mention you're having an issue, because we can literally grab it, have a look at it, right, this is what you need to get rid of, and give it a try. So yeah, make sure to do that as well, because it does make our lives a lot easier. Otherwise you're going to be getting like 10 messages coming back and forth between people, and yeah. Yeah, just put the log in there when you put your initial issue comment up there. So yeah, and you're now part. Okay, cool. But yeah, let me see. Let me refresh that a sec. So Rusty Nail, is that this? Is it the same name? There you are, I see you now. I see you. Let me just send you a hi in Discord, because it looks like you've done that a few days ago, so that's kind of cool. So that is me. What I'll do is send you those images. I know I got that message from you the other day about how I set up my farm, and a message, obviously I don't tend to give out personal information, but let me do this a sec. I took some screenshots of my farm as it was the other day when you messaged me. and you should now have 5 images of my current layout there, which hopefully will help you out. There we go. Right then, so let's jump back quickly. So I like the loading pipe better on the seed and for combinations. Yeah, it does make life a little bit easier actually. That is for sure. That's kind of why I went for editing the seed maker to do the solid one this time around. So yeah, I think that looks not too bad. I might see if I can make, because obviously one thing as well with these, if I can come down, it's not very visible really, but the actual texture on them is slightly, what would be the best way, marbled almost. If I can find a decent texture similar to that, I'll try and add that. If not, it'll just be staying the way it is. A nice solid green. But anyway, yes, getting sidetracked there. I was grabbing a truck, wasn't I? Fiddlesticks. And we're saving again. Does planting orchards next to a field like that affect the PV score? Not as the PF score. Not as far as I'm aware, Mr. T Miller. I haven't really noticed a difference, but if I come into here, so obviously I did just a couple of months ago in game reset it because obviously I was kind of a bit annoyed that this over here was still affecting, and it's still affecting it, unfortunately. I wanted to get rid of that completely, but it didn't work. So yeah, these are still working my way up, but if you go back a few streams, obviously all of these were like hitting 100%, 99, 98, so they were pretty good. And hopefully by the end of this in-game year, they should then shoot back up. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I have never really noticed an effect from those orchards being right next to a field. And yeah, they are actually showing that they're affecting, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, anywho, that's enough of that baloney. I'm going back to do my mowing. Oh, truck! Heck.
Getting sidetracked there, Billy?
Yep, as always, so. Yeah, I don't know if the orchards and vineyards are actually affecting the precision farming score that much. But yeah, I kind of wanted to, I was hoping to actually get rid of it completely as there's no fields there, but it's still registering a field there, hence the 50%. So, I'm going to have to take a bit of a loss. But yeah, at some point I do need to get into my McCain factory and get that emptied out. It's nearly full. I do have some of them to get rid of as well. I'm hoping the crusher is going to be enough now. I made, what was it, nearly $2 million just from selling coffins. So if you're after a quick buck in game and you're struggling a bit, get the event center placed down. And obviously if you're not sure where the heck that is, so if you come into card instructions, PV mods, under others, and it's quite near the front. Obviously these things here, if you're not aware, these are actually community buildings. Each one will do a different output, so one will do morale, one will do support. These are not necessarily needed, but they are used as boosters in all of the factories. Obviously you will need to supply them with the electricity. Now I'm going to have to kind of speak a little slow because obviously I do know that there is a streamer out there playing this map at the minute who's I think having a little bit of difficulty figuring these things out. Now some of these are already built into the map. However, you can place down more if you wanted to. Obviously, with these, what you'd need to do is purchase the land first of all, and then supply power to them. Or most of these, as you can see. Each one, at the top here, it says it needs 5 power for the input. And it'll output on the hour 10. So you got support and morale, okay? Depending on which building it is. Some will do both. like the church here, you got both 10 and 10, but obviously you need 15 power going into it. Now to get power, I'll get back to that other thing in a sec. You want these ones. Obviously, it has to be the ones under the PV mods tab in the power section. Now, obviously the coal plant, I wouldn't recommend anybody putting another one down because it's already built into the map. And it costs a friggin' lot. Good way for me personally. When I started, I had things like solar panels and like the big windmill set up. I had a few of them on the map just to get going. Obviously, you could use different ones if you wanted to. Each one will output a different amount. I think it would be nice if there was something on there that did state what came out of it. If you're just starting out with houses, obviously they're going to need electricity. They can be found on the map pre-placed already, or you can put more down. Obviously you're going to need to supply them with electricity, which I'll show you right here. So also you've got your apartment blocks and houses. Some of these are all, like I said, on the map already. Each one will need a different amount of power going into it, and it's going to supply you with labour. These are. Now obviously they have been updated recently to also output morale and support by adding in cats and dogs to these, and that's a later project for you guys just starting out, so don't even worry about the cats and dogs yet. Just really worry about the electricity. Obviously these are actually set to automatically start. Now obviously one thing you will get out in addition is trash. So what you will possibly need is either the PMS building, which is the recycling building built into the map, that one right there in the distance. If I can get a little bit closer, it'd be easier. So obviously you could purchase the land and use this. Obviously under the side here is where you'd unload your trash or clear fill. What do you call it? What's it? Rubble. That's the one now. Put it into there, or obviously with the houses they're auto distributing, so you can put it straight into there if you wanted to. Or, hey Mrs. Dajnet crew, how you doing, babe? What you could do as well is put down a landfill, and this will take your trash as well, but you can also use it as a sell point for clean fill. Now with the trash, it'll actually recycle it back into making power. So what you could technically do is put this down, put some houses down, and it'll just constantly cycle through electric and trash and all that. It'll just keep going round and round and round. So it's kind of a nice idea as well to have as a backup, or if you're just starting, to have one of these down. Additional ways of making electricity or power is to use the bioheating as well. Now this is actually great because obviously it takes things like wood chips, peanut shells, straw, silage, stuff like that, and converts that into electricity as well. It has a pretty big capacity on there, so that I would definitely recommend if you're trimming trees and stuff. Get that down and producing electricity as well. But yeah, obviously that, if you've got some diesel, that's a kind of a nice one, but maybe a little bit further on when you get some factories up and running, go into that. Obviously this is very, very late game, because it does take a lot of support and morale to run this, and labour for that fact. So even I haven't even considered even doing that. But yeah, I'm currently working on trying to get the coal power land purchased. Obviously I keep spending the money, which is daft, but yeah, hopefully that helps out with that. So that's where you're going to get your power for your houses and factories. Obviously this is where you're going to get your workers, or your labour, I should say, which is another booster. So electricity and labour are both boosters, and then obviously finally you have your morale and your support coming out of your community buildings, which are the other two used for boosters. Obviously any other master boosters will be coming out of PMS. So yeah, but yeah, you've got your event centre here. That's going to basically gather resources from, well, as you can see, actually water from the rain. It's going to fill from rain. You just literally place it down and just leave it to do its dues. Around the map, for anybody interested and didn't know, there is a load of little spawn points around the map. Obviously during spring, you will actually get chocolate bunnies. In summer, you'll get surfboards. In autumn, you'll get coffins, which can go to the morgue, which we'll get to in a minute. And then in winter, you'll get presents, which can all be pretty much sold. In addition to that, you have your mining shed. Works in the same sort of way. It gathers resources from the rain and then produces gems and stones in the mine. Obviously, 231, plot 231 is the one you need to own for that to work. So you just plonk that down and let it run. You don't need to do anything with that. Obviously, later game, if you're producing a lot of electricity, labour, support and morale, what you can do is put a government building down and use that to store that excess electricity, labour and support and morale. If you want to, obviously make sure that your factories are set to a different priority, because this is a priority 10 building, so you want to set yours to 9 or higher. And yeah, go from there. So apart from that, obviously if you guys do have any questions about any of that, you're more than welcome to. Just a quick note, obviously I did mention about the cats and dogs. Obviously I know some of you guys have been playing the map now for a little while. One thing we did do is make a use of cats and dogs. So if you have any cats or dogs that are at 70% or higher in health and at least 9 months old, the same with the dogs I think it is, you can bring them over to Tashi Cat's Rescue. You can actually unload it at the back, and what that will then do is distribute those cats and dogs to the houses and apartments. Now depending on what you have, it will vary, but then you'll actually start receiving more support and morale while your workers come out as well. So basically you get happy workers and stuff, really, I suppose the best way to put it. But yeah, that is a later game thing, and obviously this is something else you need to place down. And it's a big, huge thank you, obviously, to Mr. Green Thumb Farmer for helping out with that. Not Green Thumb, Reliant Robin, should say. It's trying to remember all the different names, it's terrible. Yeah, who came up with this. It's actually based on a real building that my wife used to work at here in the UK. So yeah, he did a really good job of it, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. Obviously I just went through and did a few bits on the inside to make it a little bit more realistic, I suppose is the best way to put it. So yeah, hopefully that helps them out. I know they will usually watch my streams back, so hopefully that will help them out. I do at some point want to sit down and maybe do some slow video tutorials regarding all that. But yeah, there we go. I might test that out later. Alright, yeah, okay, Team Miller. Yes, I've not really seen much of a difference. I have actually had fields now showing 100% on that central farm where the orchards are right next to them, so this should be okay. I can now remember Control Shift. Oh, there we go. But yeah, obviously there is some years what you'll find is you won't get any rain or as much sun, so bear that in mind because that will affect those as well. Obviously this year, it's like I mentioned the other day, I never got any form of, oops, didn't mean to do that, any surfboards this year. Heck, which is it? That one? There we go. Right, no, stop. I want you to be offset. We'll go to the left. 3. I don't want you to be too far back. Set you to full. There we go. And you should be fine. But yeah, how is Mrs. Dajel crew doing, by the way? Big hugs to you too. And set you on. Right, it's just that front one needs to be lowered, and then I'll read that in chat. There we go. That's not too bad. Might be a bit too quick. Go down to 20. Come on, dude. You can do it. There we go. Well done. He was riding a bale. Did you see that? Was kind of cool. But righty. Actually, I do want to make an edit of that fast baler, so I don't have to keep worrying about stopping. I need to. Oh yeah, yeah. And it's same with obviously any ponds and. Actually, that was something I was meant to look at as well, T Miller. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Oh, do I? Yes, I do. Good. Come on, tab over to it. Oh, helps if I'm on the right screen. I haven't had a chance to actually look at it because I was out earlier. Let's see. So Mr. T Miller actually messaged me earlier about one of these fill planes not being quite right. Let's see. That is pretty well flooded for me. I'm trying to remember if it was this one or the next one. Ah, there it is, right there. Okay. Yep, that is definitely needing a little bit of a maneuver across. Well, I don't know if Mr. Dave is watching, but yeah, I'll have to mention it when he does pop in. Obviously, he will be going live, I believe, in about 55 minutes, 55 minutes, and Speak of the Devil.
Dave is watching, but there's nothing you can do because the terrain can't be changed unless it's on a new save game, so it's
So
not that big. It's
what
just-
about the actual fill plane itself? Can that not be moved?
It could be lowered, but it's... Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's barely even...
Yeah, obviously one thing, yeah, to be honest, yep, okay. Obviously, if you are going to do anything in the bogs down here, obviously you do want to get plot 100, which is right here, typical, so save. There is a little sand producing spot here. All you have to do is pick up the sand and tip it into a little trigger, which I'll get to in just a sec to show you. There we go. Let's turn that off. We'll jump into here. So at the top of the waterfall here, so obviously we're right down the bottom corner by the bogs. There's this little fill trigger. Just put some sand into it, and what we'll do over the next hour or so, that will actually drop the water plane in the bogs, and yeah, you can actually plough and not get that little pop-up message saying "Do not drive too deep" or whatever it is. But yeah. Actually, there was that, and I do know... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's a floating tree around here as well. Heck. Because I spotted it the other day. And that bridge is also a little bit crap as well. But it is what it is. That'll have to be... I don't know, where is it? I know I've seen one here somewhere. I can't find the bugger now. Did I chop it down, maybe? But yeah, I know there was a floating tree around here somewhere, but... Oh well, it is what it is. I could have chopped it down already. But anyway, how is Mr. Dave doing?
Oh, waking up.
You're waking us up.
Late.
Still? Actually, was it over that side?
Good morning, Dave.
Good morning. Afternoon. Whatever it is.
Good evening here.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, evening over here. Ah. Where the heck's that bugger gone? I might have trimmed it down actually, but yeah, there is a floating tree down this way somewhere as well. I did
No, there isn't.
see it.
You can't even find it. It's all
Oh,
your imagination.
Did you move it, did you?
I removed one a long time ago. I put one down to the ground, but that was... Unless there was another one that
Possibly.
you're looking for.
Maybe. I'd have to load up a new one and check. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, we will be going over to Mr. Dave in 50 minutes. Once he's woken up and had some breakfast and such. But yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah. Go get some bacon. Have a nice bacon sandwich or something for breakfast. Bacon on
Don't
toast,
I
that's quite
can't-
nice.
Who can afford bacon? It's
I've got
freaking
s-
expensive.
It's not expensive. I've got
This
some in the
bad
freezer
joke,
actually at the minute. There we go, there we go, there we go.
I got bacon for the first time in like 6 months the other day, and I ate the whole thing in one day, the whole pound of bacon in one day.
Oh, that is terrible.
Well, it's,
Mm.
I haven't had it in 6 months because it costs so darn much. I can't afford it these days.
Oh, that's terrible. I like a bit of bacon every Saturday for lunch. Bacon sandwich. Oh, can't beat it.
Puppies and everyone else. Good morning.
um, but yeah, I'm doing not too bad there, thanks, Mrs. Dajel Crew. Much appreciated. And obviously, if you guys are not following Mrs. Dajel Crew, make sure to click on her link above there. She has been playing a game called Smite, and it might be something you're interested in checking out. So yeah, go for it. And he didn't pick up because he's too far away. Okay. Right, let me come across. I can remember his alt. I
What are you
can
doing?
never
Follow
remember.
me.
Yeah.
Control. Right control.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I need to look at the thing. There we go. Bring it up a bit closer and to about 2.5. I think would be good. Yeah, sometimes I get the lines pop up and sometimes I don't. It's weird how it does that. But see how that is. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, that should be close enough now. Good. But yeah, I do want to actually double test. I'm about 99% sure that those actually mobile ones will ferment bales if you put them in. But I think you have to start them off first of all.
That baler has an amazing ability to pick up stuff way off to the side of it.
I know, it's really clever. Some alpaca dude did it. It has those invisible wings on it, so yeah. And not to mention the size of the bales is like a little bit higher than normal. You never even noticed that, I don't think. See, if I keep panning it
Oh my
around,
gosh.
he might not notice.
What is it? 20,000?
20k per bale, yeah. I kind of feel like doing the same with a cotton baler, but doubling them up. There we go. But yeah, obviously there's this and the square baler. It both does slightly higher capacities, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what he's doing. Oh, there we go. Come on, mate. Come on, catch up. Because I don't want to go too far. Mod question: in-game has a H21D tree cutter. My joystick works correctly on it, and in other game ones with boom up, I have a modded HG. Cut more lengths. However, my joystick extends boom instant boom up. Is it a keybind issue on the mod? What is the difference from the in-game ones? Without knowing the actual mod there, Ryan, it could be a key binding issue. They may have added in something different in the scripting. So that could be why you're having the difficulties. Now, why
The
didn't...
tank says sawmill underneath. Interesting. Well, then maybe you should put it next to your sawmill.
Yeah. And that's why it didn't pick up, because it's not on. Oh, that friggin' save, wasn't it? That's why.
That is because
Control.
it's not. It's actually part of the sawmill mod.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
why.
are you on about the tanker?
Yeah, the liquid tank. Yeah,
Um,
that's the mod it's in.
Yeah.
Can't change
So
it.
yeah, shows what mod it's actually in. So if you ever don't find it, just look in the sawmill mod. Yeah.
Yep, that's what that is.
Yep. Right.
Rid of that one.
That. There we go. Control F. There we go. There's my little bits. 22.5 by 25. That should be about right there. It's the only problem is trying to get them set up right. It's not good. There we go. So that should now work properly. But yeah, I might have to do a little edit on that quick baler and use that instead of this Massey. So obviously I can just keep going on and on and on and on and on. And now that I know how to do one, I can do the rest, so it's kind of cool. Done and dusted, exactly there, Oppies. But yeah, how much did you see, Dave?
Only the 2 minutes that before I came in.
Oh, okay, because I've made a standalone solid fruit maker. It's basically an edit of the seed maker from 19 that we had.
Okay.
Actually, I can show you it quickly. Because I know a lot of people like the individual ones rather than having the double. Obviously, one thing I will be doing is going through the seed maker and the solid to reduce the sound on it, because it's like friggin' loud. But yeah, I've done a nice little green edition, green version of it. Obviously, put solid fertilizer on it. Looks kind of nice. Oh, I do want to try and get a sort of marbly effect or something, withering effect, weathered effect, I should say, onto it. But it does all this same. Come on, come on, come on, give me it. There we go. Manure, digestate, slurry, and compost, I think it is. Is that what's in the process station to make fertilizer?
I don't remember.
Because yeah, I haven't even got it down.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure if you wanted to add it to the pack for people. You're more than welcome to. If not, I'll just throw it up on my Trello.
You can throw it up on your Trello.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. That'll make life a little bit easier. And hats off to you too there, Mr. Gamer Paul. That'll save putting that up. But yeah, I'll probably make an edit to that seed maker because that is friggin' loud as well. I didn't even realise just how loud it was. I'm literally right there and you can start hearing it. Yeah, it should be sort of, in my opinion, maybe down here. But yeah, see, that's not too bad. Might have to have a look and see what they're set at. And same with that one. But yeah, you look at the actual textures on it, and it's almost got like a withered effect on it. So might see if I can do something like that with it, rather than just being plain green. But anyway, that'll be coming soon. And the other thing that I have made a start on, I haven't actually tested it yet, is something from 19 as well that we had on PV County. And it is the Schmitz Cargo Bull Kipper. And for anybody who remembers this in 19, this is what we used to use to pick up the boulders and rocks from the tunnels and stuff. I finally got through today, got it error free and warning free. It does auto load. I haven't actually tested that with the rocks yet, but I did auto load a bale into there. I'm trying to see if I can get it color optionable on this bit as well, but at the minute it's causing me issues because it hasn't got it all set up properly. I need to figure out which is the right one in the i3D to color. But if I can do that, I will. But obviously at the minute we do have the old rims set up anyway. There's no capacity in this, just so you are aware. It's literally just autoload into it and autoload out of it. But obviously if I can get all this working correctly, I'll probably either throw it over to Mr. Dave to add to the pack, or I'll throw it up on my Trello. I did sort of test it on the base game map. Obviously I autoloaded a bale into it, so it does work. I do need to fill it right up with some rocks, but I tested the lights, they're all working. I haven't tested the connector yet, the attachment there, but you could run a couple of these if you wanted to. I'm kind of still umming and ahhing whether I want to release it or not, but yeah, I might just do it anyway as it's there. The only thing I don't have is it actually raising up to unload those rocks. That's the only problem. I may have to find another trailer, but if you are currently doing the rocks, on my Trello there is also this right here, which will auto load and has a capacity, so technically you could take some rocks and stones over at the same time, so kill two birds with one stone. And the nice thing is you can, if you support cancer, have it pink like that. Oh, I never added the rims. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. But yeah, Obviously, that's coming up. I think it's October for cancer awareness. So yeah, you're more than welcome to grab it. But that's what I've been working on this week anyway. So yeah, Mr. Bad Lad, how you doing? But yeah, that's Mitch Cargo Bull. I'm still working on that. Obviously, we'll see what happens with that. I'm not sure if it's going to be released yet. If I can get it working properly, I'll try. But yeah, that solid fruit maker will be going up on my Trello over the weekend. Obviously, I'll let you know on Monday once I've fully tested and got the right color option I want on there. I might even send it to Reaper to see if he can break it or not. Oh, there we go. Holy smoky barrels, I just realised I'm on the wrong screen. Mr. 2022 Farming Guy raiding with a party of 25. Holy smokes, welcome in Mr. Farming Guy and everybody. Obviously, if you're not following Mr. Farming Guy, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. But I just realised I was on the desktop and all my sound alerts didn't go, so. But welcome in everybody. Hopefully you had a great stream there, Farming Guy. But I do know you were doing a bit of farm sim, so yep. Hello, hello, hello. What were you up to today then, sir? No 60-hour stream this time then? Hey, Jono, how's it going? Utterly epic. There we go. We're currently in Discord with Mr. Dajnet and Mr. Viking Streaming. A bailing contract. Ah, nice. Very, very nice. Thanks. Not doing too bad there, Jono. Not too bad. Obviously, it is Friday once again. And in roughly half an hour, we will be going over and see what Mr. Dajnet is up to today. Obviously, I don't think there's going to be any update this week, so you can just chill and relax. Obviously, there's a couple of things that I want to make a little edits to regarding capacity that I'm going to be sending over to Dave at some point. Obviously, if you cannot follow Mr. Utterly Epic Gaming, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow, guys. As well, he is a great streamer. He's actually currently playing on this map as well, and doing a pretty good job from what I've seen so far. Is there a issue with farming, Billy? You're glitching. No. It's probably your internet, buddy. I don't think so. Seen better, but yeah. No, it seems to be okay for me. It may be because I've got follow me coming on behind me, so it does occasionally make it a little stuttery. But yeah, it's fine for me at the minute. My tractor is jumping. It could be just where it wants to go faster. It's a fast tractor, so yeah. It's being held back by the baler. I have no idea. Yeah, for me it seems to be fine. Could be just the way I'm looking. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, hopefully it's not too jittery for you guys. Looks quite smooth for me. The odd little glitch, but that's about it. I have a problem when I put down buildings, the icon doesn't appear. One sec. Sorry, I need to cough there. My apologies. The icon doesn't appear, and now I don't see the icon on Shell, because I'm supposed to be able to refuel from building. On the Shell factory, so good question. What's going on there? Yeah, because obviously mine is showing quite well. Obviously, I'm not really worried about this one. It should be a little bit higher, but yeah, you should
I
have
think
one on
there's a
here.
turn. I think you can turn those on and off in the
Yeah. Obviously, if
menu,
you,
and she probably
yeah,
has them turned
if you're
off.
not seeing that, if you come into, I can now remember which one it is. Vehicles,
Right on the
AI,
filter screen that you were just on. I'm pretty sure it's on there.
on the filters. I
Yeah,
always
where
thought it
you
was
have the
this.
field, the equipment filters and stuff that you can turn on and off.
No. Help
Oh, the
window
help
info.
icon.
Right. Info
Yeah, but
trigger.
that's
This
not
one.
that.
Make sure
Oh, the
that
info
is
trigger.
set
Yeah.
to on. Is it that one? Nope. It's one of these. There's one of these here that might be the interactive zone markers. It's one of these. Anyway, make sure that they are turned on. I always turn the help
Um,
window off.
yeah,
Come on.
the main
I
thing,
think it's that one.
there is an icon for
There's that. Yeah.
where you
You
have
got.
your filters that you can turn on what equipment
Yeah.
shows and stuff. I think you could do something there too.
Yeah. So obviously, yeah. There you got your interactive zone marker. As you can actually see, just about
That's
behind it is turned on and off. Make sure that this is turned on. Obviously, if you're in the map and you can't see any of these icons, if you tab into the filters,
you might have.
you got your productions, you have your load stations and all these. Make sure that all of these are blue,
Right.
so they actually highlight them. So there you go. Give that a try. Obviously, these ones are mainly for like tabbing to and stuff like that. So yeah, give that a try. But yeah, you should see them all anyway, unless there's something else going on. You're trying to jump in. Okay. It might be the area I'm in as well there, bad lad. I don't know.
You do not have to use precision farming.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. I am, personally, just to get the additional bonus out of it. Personally, it's a pain in the butt for me, but yeah. But getting that extra bonus when selling products does help. And actually, to be honest, it does save on your fertilizer, your seed, and stuff like that as well. It makes things go that little bit longer, but yeah, it's like Dave's mentioned a lot in his streams with precision farming. It does tend to cut out a lot of things, like ploughing, for example. You don't have to really do your ploughing anymore with it, because obviously that's going to mess up your scores. So it's better to direct seed. And obviously, one thing is I really like ploughing after I've harvested a field. It's like but yeah. But yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. Just make sure you don't have the mod active, but you'll still be fine. Right, so if I carry on up there, I can come down there. Hit that line, that's fine, cool. But yeah, it looks okay for you, Mr. Adderley Epic. Okay, cool. Yeah, there was a little bit. I think it depends on where you are on the map as well. There, you can get some stuttering every now and again. And obviously, I do have a lot going on in the map. Actually, what I can show you, obviously, I did get enough shingle the other day into Copper by Design, I should say. And obviously, it is building. Obviously, the outer shell is now there. Obviously, it's now going to be adding in all that stuff on the inside. Now, obviously, one thing is, once you own it, believe it or not, you can actually start putting products straight into it. I've actually just tested that. And yeah, I actually set them all to distribute. And as you can see on the inside, I've actually got some products in there ready to come out. But yeah, oh, it is what it is. So yeah, that is now building. I did purchase the Dell factory while I think about it. Which is up the top here. I've started getting some products into it. I've got enough barrier. Well, the main thing I'm waiting for is the shingle. I've got enough chairs now, and I think I need about 5 or 6 more tables produced. But yes, the shingle, that is the one that's really holding me up at the minute. It just seems to be taking a while. I do have T Miller's little woodworks going. So hopefully that will help. I did purchase black diamond as well while I was at it. So I can actually start getting some products into that once both Copper by Design and Dell are built. Once I've done that, I can then start getting into the desert. But that's one thing I want to really wait till like the end of the year. So I'm plodding along nicely. I've been up here, been clearing some of these factories. Obviously, like Frito-Lay's been cleared out. I had a lot of pallets there. I got the vinegar pallets cleared from up here. That's now set to distribute, so shouldn't get anything else in there. Board and dairy is running. I did buy some milk from the global market, just enough to get it up and running. So that is going and distributing everything. So it's slowly getting there. But yeah, just out of curiosity. Yeah, one thing I did do as well is I went through and renamed those storages. So obviously one's set to like GM bulk, to GM pallets, GM liquids, and GM bales, I think it is. Because obviously one thing I wanted to actually check, because I
What a
haven't done it yet.
cheater! Has all his collectibles highlighted.
It keeps coming up. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've got.
F
Hang on a sec. I've collected 105 so far, and once I hit 100, they all started highlighting.
Oh,
I think it was.
yeah, all right. Yeah, some of them will highlight after. I don't think it was set that low though.
I think it was 100. I don't
Maybe it
remember.
is.
I just spent I think it was the week I was off actually. I actually just focused on trying to find all these different collectibles. There's one bear I've still not collected yet, which is stuck in a rock, which is a pain. But apart from that, I think it's only mainly the stuff in the mine I need to find now. So yeah. But you can actually turn that off if you have the easy dive tool. I tend to do it when I first load up. You can come into here and set that to 100 or lower, and it will show. Obviously, that should now disappear them all. Yep, they're all gone. Let's see, all gone. Nope. Come on, hit the right big one. So yeah, you can get rid of it normally. But yeah, yes, mainly the ones in this mine area. I'm now focused on trying to get. But yes, and that other one. So yeah, I found it. Thanks. But how do I get the diesel from the shell? Down the right-hand side there, Madeira. Obviously, one thing you can do is set it to distribute, and that will go to anything that needs it. But this trigger on the side here, on the right-hand side, is where you want to fill up a tanker or your vehicles. So yeah, there you go. So unload there. There's your little icon, and then loading be over there. Yep, no worries. Actually, just out of curiosity, what have I actually got in here? I think got I think that's sugarcane, is it? Yeah. I really need to get some more corn and stuff in here. And labour support. See, I always miss getting some in here. But that's something else I need to get in here. More sunflower and stuff. But it's
You have
trickling
one
on.
of our storage tanks that you can distribute to. You have to activate it, or it will not distribute to it. The fuel pumps that we have,
Yeah.
they have to be active.
Next, this one I've got. I did find out that this one here you cannot fill a truck with. A tanker, yes, but you cannot physically fill a truck, for example.
Right, because it doesn't have a refuel filter.
Yeah, which is a
meant
pain.
storage.
But yeah, in
It's
here,
storage. It's not a fuel tanker.
it should be. Oh no! Don't sell that. PV. Obviously, the one that Dave's on about. If I've got it in here somewhere, which I should do, is this guy right here. Actually, I can put one down here because that would work better. V there. That's annoying. Yeah, obviously, if you have one of these, Obviously, come into the menu here. Make sure it's, first of all, active on the left-hand side, so you got the little dot there. And then on the right-hand side, what you may want to do is set it to like priority 9 or wherever. So I'm just going to set that to 9 myself. And you could technically set that to distribute as well. And yeah, it's another. What one's that? Oh yeah, I've got the one for the boats over here as well. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, there is one on for the boats as well, and it does have 1,000 liters in there, so that's cool. So yeah, make sure to give that a go. I want to check something quickly while I'm here. Wow, holy smokes! If only. Buy from the market. Now, will that show up? So I put it as G. Where's Jim? There's Bauer Logistics.
Oh, what a freaking cheater!
I'm not buying nothing. I'm not buying it because I'm
You
not
will
even
have.
connected. I want to see if my renamed storages there would show up how they're meant to. G. But this is how I got the milk.
Yeah.
To get Barrel Logistics going, and obviously just remember, guys, to get your Barrel Logistics down as soon as possible. Obviously, the next update that comes out, Dave is going to be nerfing the price on that, so it's no longer going to be cheap. Same with
What,
Adele.
Power Logistics? I wasn't planning
Nope.
on changing.
Not Barrel Logistics. Borden. Sorry, my
Said
bad. It's not showing up.
Borden, yes. Power Logistics, no.
Yeah, it wasn't showing up anyway. So
So if you want to play
pain.
fairly, then you should wait till after the update if you don't have it down. If you
And
want
to be
cheat, play safe,
honest,
then you should get it now.
to be honest, if David done his look first of all like I asked him to, it wouldn't have been that
If you
cheap.
Yeah.
You have been, yeah, already had it down. Good. Yeah. Because obviously I was hoping you'd pop in on Wednesday's stream, but you were busy chatting with Darius and then disappeared. Obviously I started.
You didn't. You never went into
I
a
did.
room.
I did.
No,
I came
you
into
did
stream
not.
zero.
Not when I was.
Yeah, you were down
Well,
with
for the
Darius.
most time, every time
Yeah.
I looked, you weren't there. You probably finally moved up there when I stepped away from the computer because Darius and I were there.
Yeah.
But we weren't doing anything.
But anyway, yeah. So I started filling up the vodka factory, and I realised that the capacities for the orchard products, especially, is very, very low. It's like 20,000. So I want to increase
That's not
that.
bad.
I've already done mine,
Well.
so I put
I'll let
mine.
you know when I get to the vodka factory.
Oh, you pain in the butt. As well as Free-to-Lay anyway. Obviously, the output products is only 20,000 for each of the output products, which I think should be a lot higher. For
Same
a
game product, so it doesn't need to be higher on that one, I don't think.
well, considering all of the other ones have around about 100,000 liter capacity,
see.
so I'm going to be upping them. If I have to give it out during the stream, I friggin' will.
All right, when I update them, they'll just go back to the
Oh,
original.
will you just friggin' bugger off? Sorry, I'm having issues with this leaking worker again. There we go. The only problem is whenever you save, this is the only bug that's doing my head in, is with these trailers, when you set it to do the control shift R for the bales, if you go into the menu and it saves, it really screws that up. It kind of resets it and turns it off. So, and then I've issues. It's just, yeah. Oh, wrong one. That one. H. Nope. Why are you not working now? Come on. Nope. Why are you freaking giving me troubles today? Let me jump out there. Jump in. Control. Follow. Thank you. Yeah, that's the only issue I have with it is where it auto loads. It should keep it going, in my opinion. You thought that too. And obviously one nice thing as well is if that would work, so that the pallets were, it was automatically on, so you could just literally do a drive-by and grab all the pallets as you go and run down to stop, do the shift R, whatever it is. That'd be nice as well. But yeah, nope, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. And I hope Dave's watching time.
Nope, I'm not.
Mm. Oh, you sod. Just give me a sec.
If you started on time, then it's 13 minutes till I have to go.
There we go.
Start my timer.
Oh, I was live at my usual time.
Yeah, when your stream actually says 57
Yep, you
on
got
the
what?
counter, then I
Okay. Oh yeah, because you
then
still
I
got
have
what,
to start
10, 15 minutes roughly? Then the countdown.
13.
Yeah. Now, quick question. So, obviously one thing is, I've had a couple of people mention that their crushers have disappeared in one of the updates. What's the easiest way of getting it back? Obviously,
If it disappeared, they probably got a bad download on the crusher when they synchronized. That's the only way
yeah.
it could happen. And
Obviously,
they should not say there's no way to get it back unless they
because obviously,
put a new
oh, one
save
sec.
game and then move the. You gotta edit your save game files at that point.
Yeah, so basically what, load up a new save game and then copy and paste it across into your current one? Does that bring it back?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. But if it didn't appear, then it had to be a bad download of it.
Okay. Yeah, so obviously for anybody who has messaged me recently, watching this back, give that a try. So download the mod pack again, so you've got the current version of the Stone Crusher and the rest of the mods, and then try loading up a new save game, and then copy in the placeables XML. Let me bring it up to show you. So desktop. So if you go to Documents, My Games, Farm Sim 22, go to whichever the new save game is. I'm just going to load up this one, which is the current map I'm on at the minute. In here you've got a folder called Placeables. Load that up in preferably Notepad++. Do Control F for Freddy. Why is it always going on to the wrong screen? And do search for Crusher, and you'll find it right there. It'll take it straight to it. You want the FS22 Crusher, and it should be path FS22 underscore Crusher factory XML. What you basically do is take all that, highlight that in your new save game, copy it, and then paste that into your current save game. So obviously just load it up again, new save game for example, come down to maybe the bottom, add a space there and paste it in sort of there. But obviously I've got Farming Guy there. I didn't want to do any big edits, but yeah, pop it in there. Now one thing I was curious about, which you may be able to answer, let me go back up the top there a sec. F Crusher. Would they need to edit the ID number or anything, or would the
They
67?
should go to the bottom of their thing and change the ID to a number higher than what they already have in there.
Okay, so that's basically what I said on Wednesday. So yeah, I was right.
Just to make sure it doesn't conflict with something that's already in
Yeah.
there.
Okay, so yeah, so whatever you
But
placed down last should be right at the bottom. So for me, I placed down that new fruit maker, which is right here. So obviously that's going to be my 752. So obviously if I was to add that in, didn't have it, obviously I'd copy it, paste it in here, and then edit it so it's one up from there. So 753 would be the ID number, and then save, and then load up your save game, and you should be fine. Ew, cool. I have to make sure that it's the same as the process station. But yeah, obviously I don't want to save, but hopefully that helps you out. Obviously, if you do still have issues, you're more than welcome to come into Discord and message me. What you could do is actually zip up your save game and send me it, and I don't mind making the edit if you're unsure yourself. But yeah. Same with anything really. If you're having issues with bridges, if you say you put a load of products in and obviously didn't put everything in the last one, and it started building, you could try using the Easy Dev tool, but also there is the option to edit your placeable XML as well, just to build it. But I would recommend deleting any products that you may have had for it. Otherwise somebody might think it's cheating. There we go. Come on, out of the way, mate, out of the way. Let's go down the middle there, that would do. But yeah, at some point I do need to get into this, my gold makers as well, thinking about it. Right, what's a good harvester to get? That is a very good question. Depends on your taste, really, bad lad. I'm currently using the Ideal Harvesters. I also have the in-game John Deere harvester down in the bog. I do know a lot of people seem to be like the Colossus. Is it the Colossus harvester pack, which is on the in-game mod hub? And for some reason, I've lost connection with my phone.
It has the highest capacity in game.
Yeah.
I use.
The class harvester. Hang on a sec. I need to try and reconnect my little phone thingy to OBS. So yes, for some weird reason it decided to disconnect. There we go. That's better. But obviously I do know that a lot of people like to grab mods with huge capacities. But yeah, in-game wise, actually that's pretty much what the ones you start off with is this guy. On the, I think it is this one. Is it this one? I can't remember.
Alexian, yeah, that's the biggest
Yeah.
capacity.
Oh, that's the one in game. Okay. Modded wise, yeah.
It's not the one in game, but that is
Colossus.
the biggest one that you, in game harvester you can get. 18,000 capacity.
Yeah, I think I've got one of these down in the
I'm
bogs,
sure you've got.
which is the best place to go. I'm currently using a edited version of one of these fence. It's got the standard capacities, but obviously I did go in and make some little tweaks to it for doing contracts and stuff. But yeah, I'm using the lower capacity options on them.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I am.
Million capacity.
Yeah, because I can just set it off on a contract. Same with the New Holland one actually there I've got. I can just set it off on the contract and then I can go off and do what I need to rather than having to stop every 5 seconds just to deal with them.
Well, if you're doing a contract, you should be doing the contract.
Nah, that's what hired helpers are for. Dang. And how to make some money. Oh.
I do not approve of this message.
I know. But yeah, it's literally up to you there, Mr. Bad Lad, which harvester you go with. I know obviously Mr. Reaper's got some in his mod pack for, and obviously there's John Deere's. On the in-game mod hub, there is the, I'm sure it's called Colossus harvester pack. They're pretty good as well, so it's literally up to you, whichever one you want to go for. And obviously you do know how to edit things as well, so you could make it huge capacity if you want to. I never downloaded last week's update because of that reason. What reason is that then, Gamer Paul? Obviously last week's update never broke anything. Obviously if you do get a bad connection every now and again, like some people do, then things are going to disappear. And how are you doing there, Mamadou? I would, if you get a chance, go back and watch this stream later on, Mamadou. I kind of talked about the LHC, the Labour support, morale and stuff. I know you were asking about it the other day, so you may want to check the stream VOD afterwards, or on YouTube. Don't go back, don't go back. You're going to be a pain, yeah. But yeah, how you doing there, Mamadou? Hopefully you're feeling good. And I try to go quite slow as well compared to normal talking. So you should be good. But yeah, if you ever need help, I will try and do a tutorial video for them as well. But yeah, you're good, good. Glad. Good. Because yeah, I do tend to just rabbit on at times, and yeah, I'm as bad as Dave at times as well. So it is not easy. But yeah, did you see the trailer that I sent you as well, Mamadou? You'll find it under obviously this pack here, the Billy Alpaca category, and it's going to be these 3 trailers right here. The first one is set up to use autoload. Now what you would need to do is come into here to the configurations and change it to the bale trailer, and you'll be able to load bales and pallets and stuff onto that. But the main part I was kind of pointing out was this. Oh, let me go into this one. You can also colorize it, and I'm going to put this up on my Trello for anyone interested. Also, you set your colors here, but then you get a material type that you can actually change the look of it even more. So obviously you've got a chrome version, the steel version. There's a plastic kind of option. It has this funny little texture on it. And then there's a metallic, as well as obviously a painted steel, which is kind of like your base game colors. Obviously that is set on each of them actually has those color options, so you're more than welcome to use it if you want to. I know you love your pink, Mamadou. Same with that one there, but anybody else who wants to try these out, you're more than welcome to grab them. Obviously about 250,000 in each trailer, so bear that in mind capacity wise. Actually, the main reason I actually wanted this one in here, now I don't know how many of you guys have really looked at this properly. Now obviously, yes, okay, we got a trailer. Let me get a decent colour on here. I'm going to go with a bit of purple today. So obviously you got your normal bulk tipping trailer, but this has another use as well in it, and you may not have realised it. You can actually add a manure spreader onto the back of it. It's kind of cool. I like it. Obviously, that was one thing I didn't really mess. Actually, yeah, up that as well. Dang. Yeah. So if you are using manure and stuff, definitely look at that. You got a multi-purpose trailer, and I didn't even realise it. And some of these are actually coming up this way now as well. I like it. Actually, that's one thing I do need to get on and do is actually try out some of that Oxbow stuff that came out last week. I did try the fertilizer spreader on my grapes, and yeah, it does what it does really, so can't really complain. Didn't take me 3 hours, that's for sure, to do, like normally would, but yeah, it worked pretty well. Yeah, I really want to try out those other ones at some point. Let's bring you around. And I hear ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I'm hoping, hopefully that's Mr. Dave going live. Bad updates. Internet keeps cutting out. Oh, fudge. Yeah, this is why I want to replace this one with a fast beta, so it just keeps going. Gonna make life easier. Okie dokie. And I got on that hour last night, so left it for now, and I'll update this Sunday. Alright, yeah, okay. But yeah, I was hoping that Mr. Brew Crew would pop in, because this is a mower pack he was asking X-Man about, or was inquiring about. He wanted the 2 mowers hooking together. BDB SSB actually has it, so I did message him, but I don't know if he's been up, so hopefully he'll be popping in on Dave's stream in a little while. So you know how you added that baler, Mamadou? Obviously, in Discord, I did send you a link for those trailers. Just download that from that link, add it to your mod folder for whichever map you want. It's entirely up to you. It'll work on any map. And then, yeah, just load up your save game and obviously make sure to activate it as well. But yeah, the same place, same way you added that baler. Just do exactly the same. Yeah. Oops, stop. There we go. But I've still got a copy of your baler actually, and I might actually do another edit to it. For myself actually. Add my logo onto it and maybe do a few tweaks. How you doing there, Num Halfling? They will be later on. I haven't put them up yet, but I will post them. I don't think they're on my Trello yet. Let me see. Let's see quickly. No, I will put them up there later, but what I possibly could do is load them up. Brentner. Share. Upload to you. There we go. Share to anyone. There you go. So if any of you guys do want those trailers, here you go. Might as well share them out. Obviously, I will put it up on my Trello later on. But yeah, let's see how we're getting on with Mr. Dave's TikTok. Mute you there. He has 255, and I've got a special price for him as well.
I say 249. You're lagging behind a little.
But when I said it, oh, I give up. Fine, it's 240. Now, there you go.
236.
Now
A
it's
second
236.
delay.
Yeah. I don't know. But yes. But yeah, big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. Obviously, I will be back again on Monday doing some more of that, oh heck, that pool cleaning simulator. Obviously, we are going to be going over and seeing what Mr. Dave's up to today. Obviously, remember to get your 7 days to die points as well. I know he'll be hopefully doing at least one more 7 days, but you never know. But obviously, 2022 farming guy, thank you very much for the raid. Obviously, I did have a couple of followers come through you from yesterday. Much appreciated to all you guys anyway. But yeah, we are going to go over. I'm going to keep doing this for now. So let's get this raid going. So we got into Mr. Dajnet. There he is. So
It's Dag. It's a J. J. Makes the J sound.
I know. Why are you saying that I cannot raid you?
You don't.
Dajnet.
It should be. I didn't
Start
change
raid.
anything.
Let me see. Am I going to have to do it the old-fashioned way? Was it slash raid?
Slash raid.
Dajnet. There we go. Cool. Okay. For some weird reason,
There we go, Billy.
Stream Manager wasn't working. But yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, guys. Don't get into too much trouble. And it's not being created. Good. Yep. So stick with this, guys, and let's go bug Dave for a few hours. Have a great weekend, guys, and later on.
And thank you for a great stream, Billy.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Billy.
Bye, everyone.